Hey guys, welcome to my channel, The Bookworm. Today I'm going to do the review on the book The Maze Runner by James Dashner. Now, this book's basically about this guy named Thomas. He wakes up in an elevator that's taking him up, and when the elevator finally reaches the top, he finds himself in a clearing called the Glade with a bunch of other teenagers surrounded by a gigantic maze. And the main aim of this book, of this book is basically for the boys to figure out how to solve the maze and to find a way to get home. So it may seem easy at first, but the thing that makes the maze more difficult and makes the book more interesting is that the boys don't remember a thing about their past. The only thing that they remember are their names, and plus the maze is also like automated to, its walls are moving. There are things called grievers, there are creatures called grievers that live inside the maze and which eat people and kill people. And the maze keeps changing every night. So that's what makes the maze really more difficult to solve, and also which makes the book really interesting. That's why I really like this book, because I really loved its suspense. As we read through the book, we get to see how Thomas and his friends were trying to figure out a way to solve the maze and get out of the place. So it was that I really liked that thing about the book. That's what really made me like the thing that suspense about the book. That's why it's a really, really great book. And as we read on through the book, you get to see the hardships that they face, and all the difficulties and the sorrows that they face as they see different friends from the Glade getting killed by the grievers. And then in the end, they're all battling the grievers because the maze doors, which normally shut in the night, are open, and the grievers come to the Glade, and then there's a huge battle. So I really like all those things. It's really interesting. It's really suspenseful too. But my favorite part of the book was when Thomas and his friends decide to find a way out of the maze. So they all, most of the Gladers, entered the maze, and they all started exploring it, finding the way out. So that's why I really like this book. It's really suspenseful, it's thrilling, and plus its content is really, really amazing. That is why this book is really, really, really amazing. So as we also read on through the book, we also get to see their attempts to figure out who were the people who sent them into the maze. So, however, it's really difficult for them to figure that out because they can't remember anything. But according to the book, the real world out there has this kind of strange disease called a flare. The real main suspense is when the Gladers are trying to decide whether they should solve the maze and go back to what they used to call home, that is, to a place full of the diseases, or should they stay in the maze and get attacked with the creepers. So that was like a really tough decision that they had to make. And that is one of the many suspenseful things that I really like this book. This book is so full of suspense and so full of thrills. That's why I really, really like this book. And that is why I decided to review this book for this video. I really like this book, and like I said, this book is full of thrills and it's full of suspense too. And so therefore, I decided I rate it as 9.5 on 10. So I'm rating it as 9.5 because, well, like I said, the book is really, really amazing. But the only problem was that I didn't like the language of the Gladers. The language is kind of rude. They're using a lot of words, and it's not really bad words, but it was kind of rude language, which I really, really like about the book. That is why I decided to give it 9.5 on 10. Otherwise, it's really amazing. It's a brilliant book, and it's a must-read for all of you guys who love young adult fiction and fantasy. It's an amazing book. It's a must-read. This is not just the only book in the Maze Runner series. This book is followed by The Maze Runner, The Scorch Trials, and The Maze Runner, The Death Cure. So as we read on through these books, we get to see how Thomas and his friends escape from the maze, and now they have to deal with the problems that is in the real world around them. So that's mostly what the remaining two books are about. So if you want me to review those books, do let me know in the comments down below. Also, if you want to check out the written review of this book, then do check out my website www.thebookwormkids.wordpress.com. I have shared it in the description box below, so you can always check it out anytime, anywhere. Okay, so that's it guys. Thanks for stopping by to listen to my review on the book The Maze Runner by James Dashner. If you liked it, please hit the like button, share it, subscribe to it, and ring the notifications bell so you can always stay tuned for more videos. Also, if you have any suggestions on what I can do for my channel or any books that you want me to review, then do mention it in the comments below. I shall check out all the suggestions and review those books just for you. Okay, so that's it guys. Thanks for stopping by and I shall see you in my next video. Bye!